January is National Mentoring Month, and this morning we want to tell you about a local nonprofit organization called Communities in Schools. It's been operating for decades in this area, and we're pleased to welcome Lisa Descant, CEO of Communities in Schools in Houston, and board member Cody Biller. Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. This is fantastic. So this is an important month, National Mentoring Month. Lisa, what's so important about mentoring?
So mentoring is life-changing. It is a relationship with a caring adult who can make a difference in a student's life simply by pouring into, being a listener, being an encourager.
Yeah, Cody, how do you guys do that at Communities in Schools?
So we visit, you can set up the schedule, whatever works for the student, but start out early and stick with them for multiple years. So it's really neat. You get to see a kid grow up. You can be there for them through all different kinds of challenges at different stages in their life.
Yeah, you're a mentor. You have a student you're mentoring now that you said you started with in 6th grade?
That's correct, yes. Started in 6th grade. He's in high school now, and it's been a real joy watching him grow as a human, add a lot of skills, just gain so much confidence, really. I think when we first met, he came from a family who lived a certain way, and I think it's just great to show them that there's all different kinds of opportunities that they can, things they can do and ways to achieve.
Yeah, a lot of times young people don't know the possibilities, right? And what's out there for them. What are some of the other benefits of pairing a student with a grown-up with some experience, that real mentorship?
Well, and at Communities in Schools, we do that in two ways, through our dedicated professionals and through our trained volunteers. And what we see by spending time with our students year over year is impact in their academic achievement. Communities in Schools, our students, they graduate at a rate of 98%, they stay in school at 99%, and they are promoting at a rate of 96%. And while those numbers might sound like it's easy, our students are working hard. Our students are incredibly dedicated and are working hard to overcome the barriers in partnership with the support that Communities in Schools leverages.
Yeah, you see the sort of average numbers, those blow them out of the water, I would say.
They really do.
Yeah, Cody, from a volunteer point of view, what is this like? And I'm sure people watching are thinking, hey, I want to get involved. So what would that experience be like?
Yeah, so I was really lucky to meet Lisa through a leadership group that we were together, and one of the first things that I picked up on when she told me what she do was this opportunity to mentor, and so she plugged me in right away, and that was how I first got involved with Communities in Schools, and just the opportunity to give back. We all have challenges growing up. Every kid does, every one of us did, and I think it's just was really rewarding for me personally to be able to give back, and I had so many people that helped me along the way, and just to be able to do that even for 1 or 2 kids at a time is really rewarding.
Yeah, it's a beautiful way to pay it forward or pay it back, either way, maybe both ways.
Yes.
For people that want to get involved, what's the best way? Can they call you? Can they show up? Because you guys are embedded in a lot of schools. It's not like we were talking, it's not like you have some big building somewhere where they're going to show up and stand in line.
Exactly.
How does this work?
Yeah. So we are serving on 163 campuses across 6 school districts and a college system. And so we are there. We are embedded. Our student support managers are embedded onto campuses so that they're accessible to students every day, all day. And they manage partnerships and volunteers onto campus. And the best way to get a hold of us is through our website, because we do have such a scale across Greater Houston. Our website, cishouston.org, and there's a Get Involved button there, so folks who are really feeling kind of motivated by Cody's experience, who might want to mentor and jump in, can find us that way.
So they shouldn't let geography get in the way. If they're kind of in the viewing area, there's probably a school, which means there's probably a student nearby that needs help.
That's right. I think that's a safe assumption. I mean, the schools that we're involved with are spread all over the city, and there's always students in need at every single one of them. Yeah. So if anybody's feeling an itch to do it, I strongly recommend them.
Lisa, I wonder, this has been going, you said, over 40 years.
Yeah.
Is there a student who was mentored who is now a mentor? Do you get those kinds of stories?
Yes. So yes, we've been in Greater Houston for 45 years. What started at one middle school in Houston ISD is now serving the scope across Greater Houston, throughout Texas, and throughout the country, really. And yes, our alumni are thriving. It is so exciting to hear about how they have kind of made their path in their life, and their passion to give back is evident in the ways that they show up for the programs and projects to be with our students today.
What a beautiful cycle that you're creating. This is fantastic. Lisa Descant, CEO of Communities in Schools, and Cody Miller, one of the board members and mentor. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thanks.
Really
Thanks for
appreciate
having
it.
us.